Welcome to this first episode of my C++ tutorials. Today we'll be learning how to write the most popular phrase in C++ or every other programming language. It's Hello World. And let's get right into it. First, you'll need to create a file with a .cpp because you need to tell the computer that it's a C++ file that you will write your program in C++. Here I already wrote the basic program we'll need, and I'll explain to you every line one by one. First we have the include IOStream. What's an include? With an hashtag. Hashtag is for preprocessors. We'll go more in depth with the preprocessors in another video, so I'll just explain what it does right now. Include is used to include a library. What is a library? It's a file that contains functions, multiple functions that are useful for your program. So IOStream contains functions to write output on the screen or take input from the user, like using your keyboard or your mouse, etc. So pretty useful. We'll use from this library the count right there in our fifth line. I'll explain to you later. Here on the fourth line we have the int main void. What's that? It's a simple function that we use in every program in C++ because the main function is the starting point of every executable in C++. Every time you'll program something in C++, you'll need the main functions because it starts there every time. Your program will start in the main from the fifth line. And now what does this fifth line does? Now don't worry about the std and the other std right there. I'll explain it to you in another video. We have the count here. Count is used to print output in the terminal. And this is an operator to change, to continue in the stream of C++ and write something else. So every time you write something different, you'll use this operator to tell the program that it's writing something else on the stream. So after the count we have hello world. This is called a string. Pretty basic. You probably know how it works. It's only writing a phrase. And we have a scope. We have the operator, and I'm writing handle. What does handle mean? It's a end line, and it's return, like pressing enter after you write some phrase on your Word or Google Docs, etc. Finally, we have the return. Every function will have a line that returns some things. And for the main, the return type is an int, so you'll need to return an integer. Right now we see it's 0, and the main function is pretty unique. You always return an integer, and we almost always return 0 because 0 means the program, the execution of the program was successful and nothing went wrong. So when you start your journey, always put a return 0 for your main program, your main function. And here we have the curly braces to end the function and to start the function. So take your terminal and we'll run the code. To compile, we need to use G++ and enter the name of the file, and to execute it, it's ./a.out. A.out is the name they give to every executable when you don't give it a name explicitly. So we run the program and we see it's printing out hello world. We'll talk about the compiler and the executable in the second video. I hope this helped you and you can already start your very first program by yourself. Download VS Code, write the same thing as I did right there, and you can output anything you want on the screen. You can take off hello world and write pony, compile it, execute it again, and it will write pony on the screen right there. So I hope it helped you. Get ready for the second tutorial if you want to know more about compiling files and executing files. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do it. Leave a like. Thank you so much.